Today, we're going to take a look at the EVATAC free tactical backpack. So, I did it. I fell for it. You know, they send you out all of the emails and all of the little ads saying, free tactical backpack. You know, just go here and put in your name and everything else. Well, as you know, nothing in this world is free. And if it's free, it's usually a hunk of junk. So I did it. I took the hook. So I went to the website, put in all my stuff, and their free tactical backpack cost $19.95 for shipping. So I figured, all right, let's try it. So I gave them $19.95. 4 or 5 days, it shows up at my door, flat as a pancake in the envelope and stuff. I took it out, looked at it, said, man, what a waste of 19 bucks. And I basically hung it on a nail on this inside of my shed for about 8 months. And last couple weeks, I'm looking around for a smaller backpack. You know, I'm trying to go smaller and smaller without sacrificing a lot of portability and bringing an adequate amount of stuff along with me. So I was screwing around with another backpack, and I saw the EVATAC hanging in the back of my closet. I said, you know, I haven't even given this thing a chance yet. So I took it out and I looked at it, I played around with it, and I put it on, took it off, everything else, packed it up, unpacked it, you know, changed it all up, did a couple of things to it, and now it actually is a pretty good backpack. Take you down, we're going to take a look at it. There's some things that I like on it, there's some things that I don't like on it, and there's some things that if you're going to take the hook on this one, you need to watch out for. So, enough of me blabbering on, let's go down and take a look at this backpack. Okay, so here we go. This is the back of the backpack. The first thing you see is the straps are attached directly to the backpack, which I really like that. It doesn't have that yoke that sometimes catches you on the back of the neck. You know, and the straps go right to the back of the backpack. In the back, it's got a big Velcro pocket that you know, you can put a tarp or anything else back there. It's nice and padded, gives you some air stuff in there. You know, everything's nice and cool. One thing I will say is, when you get down to the D-rings, you're going to have to fish the straps back through there, because nothing is attached adequately when you get the backpack. It's just stuck through the buckles. Okay, so they won't slip. You got to fold them back on themselves. So what we got is some nice padded straps. You know, not tons of padding, but not straight straps either, which is pretty nice. You know, we got a square hook ring there. We got a rounded D ring there on both sides. When you get down to the bottom of the strap, it does have a chest snap, which is pretty cool, fully adjustable. That makes a big difference. Now I want to let you know, on the buckles, when you put the pack on, you buckle the chest strap and you tighten it up. Those pull to tighten up. To loosen it, you just pull up on the strap. But what's cool is, this has a buckle on the strap. Check that out. So you can loosen one side of the strap, and on the other side, you just drop the buckle and your pack comes right off. On the bottom, attached right here, it had the waist strap. And it went over and attached somewhere. Oh, there it is, the other side of the waist strap. Let me tell you, the waist strap is totally useless. When you get this pack on and you get the chest strap buckled and you get it all tightened up, the waist strap hits you right in the middle of the gut, almost up under your ribs, not on your waist. The pack is too small, okay? So what I did is I figured I didn't need that waist strap, so I just took it off. These things don't bother you at all. So here we go. The back of that is pretty cool. We turn it around. Let's go to the side first. We got two of these, one on the top, one on the bottom. You can't see because I got a water bottle pouch on it. But you got some MOLLE straps up here, and you got something that would probably fit an Alice clip. So you could probably hang Alice pouches from here also. These are just a couple of MOLLE water bottle holders that I just fished through the side of there, one on each side, you know, and they're kind of free floating, but they're not going anywhere. Now I can hang a couple of water bottles from there. Okay, when you go to the front of the pack, now this thing's got like compression straps all over the place. Okay, you lose that strap, and it's got 3 pouches. The big pouch in the rear, a center pouch, and then you got your 2 outside pouches, one down here and one on there. I'm going to change the camera angle, and we're going to check out those pouches. Okay, to start with, this pack is pretty much rectangular. So it's really, really well suited for square or rectangular stuff, like flat square tarps or flat square stoves, or like the French military mess kit. You know, flatter square stuff works really, really well in this pack. Rounded stuff doesn't work too well, like hammocks, you know, when they come in their own little pouch, and hammock straps that are round stuff doesn't work too well. I got these round water bottles on the side, but they're hanging off at the side. So let's go see what we got. You know, we got Velcros here, you know, we got the EVATAC, you know, little Velcro thing, you know, you got more Velcros up here, Marca bitches. You could put a little morale patch up there. I don't need no morale patches. You know, my morale, the only morale I need is one more bullet for my gun so that I can shoot myself after becoming hopelessly lost in the woods and after leaving the suicide note. So here's a compression strap. You know, it comes around. You can buckle it in here. It's got another hanging D ring. You can hang a lot of stuff in there. It's got a nice little compartment that you can put like sunglasses, wallet, keys, you know, cool little nifty stuff like that in there. It's got another compartment on the top that unzips about halfway. I put my fork and my spoon, a little bit of food in there that I'm gonna have for the day, stuff like that. You can put whatever you want to on it. It's got more Alice, another row another row of Mollies. Well, I guess you could call it Alice. It's got the larger loop down here, and it's got the Molly loops right on the top of it. And the same thing on this pouch. You could hang all kinds of other pouches off of this if you wanted to, but you know, what the heck. The middle compartment unzips about 75% of the way and allows you to put some stuff, a little stove in there. It's got another 2 pockets, another pocket back here, and another couple of little mesh pockets. You know, I got some bandanas in there. It's kind of plastic on the underside, which is fine. You know, no problems at all. Now the big compartment zips all the way down, and it really allows you to get in there. So I've got a lot of stuff in here. I've got a square tarp, Old Faithful, another 6x8 tarp, and it's got another mesh pocket that I use to keep all my paracord in. You know, everything's really, really cool. This is going to be a target for later. So these go all the way down. So, you know, this is the first outing of this backpack. I'm gonna have another better report after today to see how it does. But so far, this thing's coming out with flying colors. It's got some more compression straps on the bottom that you could technically roll up a tarp and hang it from the bottom. I mean, there's so many options available for this that I actually I'm kind of liking it for my 1995. So let's go up and put this all together. Okay, so there's some initial impressions on my EVATAC free tactical backpack that I paid $19.95 for shipping on. Is it worth the $19.95 shipping for, you know, to get a $20 backpack? You know, so far, yeah, I think so. Some other people had some pretty negative reviews of it on YouTube. One guy said, oh, The first time I tried to take it to the range, I blew out the zippers, and another guy said, "Oh, this is worthless. It could be a new book bag for my son." Yeah, okay. Yeah. And another guy, he just took it and he just threw it in like a 30-second video. He just threw it across the yard. But I actually don't think it's too bad. And I kind of think it's pretty good. The guy that blew out the zippers, you have to ask yourself 3 questions. Number 1, did you overload the backpack? Number 2, did you force the zippers? Number 3, do you know how to operate a zipper? If the answer is yes to yes or no to any one of those 3 questions, yes, did you overload the pack? B, did you force the zippers? Or 3, do you know how to operate a zipper? No, not really. You're gonna tear it up. It's plastic. It's cheap plastic buckles. It's smaller straps. You know, it's not the best quality backpack in the world, but it's not the worst quality backpack in the world. You're gonna see this nice little tactical backpack come with me. I wouldn't call it a tactical backpack. I would just call it a $20 backpack. So I actually don't think it's too bad. So thanks to the people at EVATAC for sending me my free $20 backpack. Kind of deceptive advertising, but you know, do your own research. I actually don't think it's too bad. If you're a big guy with like a longer midsection, longer torso, it's probably not going to work that great because the backpack is kind of short. I'm only 5'8", and the waist strap hit me right in the middle of the gut, and it was terrible. I had to take it off. I'll use that strap for something else. But there we go on our initial review, on our initial impressions of the EVATAC free tactical backpack. Once again, you know, if you're going to get one, I don't think it's too bad. So until next time, this is Matt the Old Florida Boy, and I will see you on the trail.